Okay. Brian, can you speak, please?
Yes, I'm speaking loud and clear. Hopefully.
Okay. I
Yep, I'm
think
getting
you're
audio.
coming through, but you're coming through on the mixer, and I can't hear you. That's fun.
It's very
That's a
fun.
fun little issue to have.
So it is coming in on the
Hello, he
stream.
was a jazz man. Welcome to the playoff stream. We're having some technical issues. We'll have that sorted out in just a minute. Thanks for your patience. This should be working. Why is this not working? Hello? Output capture. Hello?
Hey, what's also weird is the screen on Twitch looks like
I
it's...
wonder if it's in the... Yeah, because we're connected on this. You should be able to hear this. Brian, if you can hear me, say something, please.
I'm saying something. Can you hear me?
Okay, you're coming through on the other channel, but I can't hear you. So I
That's
think everybody
weird.
else can hear you.
All right, well, that's good at least.
Nobody can see the game. The game has not started yet.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, no, I can't.
You know what I did? I think I shared the wrong screen with you. Okay.
No, that's not what I mean by I can't see it. I mean, like, I'm seeing a black screen on our Twitch.
I could see the game.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's not the game part. I'm saying like on the Twitch. Oh, right, he can't hear me.
That's a mess. You know, I really thought we'd have it sorted out by now, and that's on me, everybody. I mean, my bad. That says Axis Flip. Why not? All right, did that do anything for... Well, I still can't hear you guys.
Can you hear me? Marvin.
I see the game menu, just no overlay. We didn't turn the overlay.
Okay. No, I think the overlay expired. And I got to figure out what it is.
I mean, it's on. Oh, you know what? The graphics are not up, but everything else is.
All right, if everything else is, then we're not going to worry about it. Can you hear me? He can't hear us, right?
That's weird. That's something you're gonna have to stream.
Nah, the overlay's not showing up for me either.
Wait, you mean the overlay like our names on the side?
No, our names on the side are actually the only thing that is showing up.
We can hear all of you, yes, but we cannot hear each other, which is the fascinating issue that we're dealing with. He's running through the board. TLK and EXO are running through the board. I only want to hear TLK. Well, I appreciate that.
I like hearing your voice.
Yeah, the audio on the stream is fine. We just cannot hear each other.
Technical difficulties. I love it.
And I would prefer to not spend all night sorting this out.
No, I hear you.
That's going. Yeah, it might be in Discord. I'm looking at that also. should be working. That's not even gonna fit in there.
Now I stopped hearing you altogether. But I don't know. So while we're doing that, let's talk about sort of the predictions. 99% for the Knights. Love it.
All right, Brian, I can hear you again, but I can't get. Hello. I need to get you on my channel. I need to get us all on the same channel. Default. I can hear you just fine. Yes, sir. Let's go default. Well, now they can only hear me. I think if we had the opposite, everybody would be happy, but I need to sort that out. Let's go to settings on Discord. Okay. Okay, output device. I'm going to try that. Okay, go ahead and talk, guys. I can hear you, but you're not coming through the thing. Let me try this. Hold on. Default. Not yet. All right, try one more time.
Testing, testing, testing.
Okay, that time you came through on the other channel. I don't know what's going on with that. That is wild.
That's always good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, you can hear me, but I can't hear you. I see your thing moving up and down. I have no idea what you're saying. I don't know who subscribed at this point, but thank you very much.
Sports Network has followed us, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Okay. Automatically determine.
I mean, I
All
can
right,
see if I
and
can
I'm going to
fix.
do like 2 more minutes, and then we're just going to roll either way.
I mean, I can try to see if I can
You
do it
can hear all
correctly.
of us. We can't hear each other. That might make it more fun.
It might make it more interesting.
You know what?
Mine would work.
Outplace default audio.
I can just do that real quick since it's not too many teams. Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I mean,
As a backup thing.
as a backup, not a bad idea. But I
Like,
mean,
I can start setting it up in case we need a backup. I feel like we should be ready in case we need a backup.
yeah, no, get ready in case we need a backup.
Okay, I need to get to the what you know that thing in player
Player list.
playlist. Okay, need to work fast.
Take your time. I'm not even joking. Just take your time. You've got plenty of buffer time.
And Knights, Hollywood, Knights, Aliens, Aztecs, and Hammerheads, right?
Yep.
I'll download See? Madagascar's hammerhead.
Your top seeds are your 1 and your 2. They're on bye today. So we're not seeing the Flamingos. We're not seeing the Wallabies. What we are seeing is the following. We're going to see the Aliens play the Knights. The Knights are the 5 seed. The Aliens are the 3 seed. If the Aliens win, they're going to play the Flamingos no matter what. No, sorry, they will not. What's going to happen is the second game is going to determine that as the Aztecs play the Hammerheads. So whoever's the highest seed will play the Flamingos. Whoever's the lowest seed is going to play the Wallabies. The Aztecs cannot play the Wallabies in the next game because if the Aztecs, regardless of who wins, the Aztecs are the 3 seed. The Aliens are the 4 seed. And there we go.
Let me make sure the Hollywood playbook is still in order, in case they changed it. But last time I streamed,
Guys, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear
can
me?
you hear?
Yeah, I hear you guys both very well. I have no idea what happened, but the streaming fairy came down and shot a load of pixie dust on my machine, and I think we are ready for business.
We have you coming in as saying that you're coming in super low.
Super low?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if this is any better. Appreciate all the feedback and everybody sticking with us.
Also, you should probably take out the technical difficulties overlay.
I know. Well, we're not technically out of the woods yet, so.
I know. I'm just saying if we're starting the game, we should
Clear.
probably not have that up.
Clear high winds. Okay. That's all set. Expert picks. Well, that appears to be some sort of consensus.
What the heck?
Roswell is the favorites. It doesn't
All right.
surprise me.
And Maddie, we got a seat open, buddy, if you want to get in here.
I like the Dogwood Maple starts off with the puns. They're going against Hollywood is going against the wind.
There we go. Getting in. Get it in early.
I mean, look, I'm going to be talking about this like it's down on Main Street.
If you are the second person to make the same Bob Seger reference, that is a 5 TPE fine. I don't make the rules.
You just enforce them.
Yes.
Let me get you. Yeah, I can get you permissions.
All right, playoff football. Super Casual Football Simulation League. Opening round of the playoffs. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Let me in the booth. Am I keeping you out of the booth?
Nah, I was. I can do it.
Okay. Kind of want to leave that open, but I'll figure that out. And we are underway after all of that. Only 17 minutes late.
It's the league record. It's still better than preseasons. And Kella's going to get some good yardage.
The mirror guy don't We just don't need backup.
Hollywood, one of the big success stories of season 7.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I
Yes,
hear
we
you.
can.
Thought you couldn't hear me for a second.
Nope. Want to watch me run for 7 yards? Want to watch me do it again? And it's 3rd and 23, and he gets nowhere.
Very
The
bold play call
Aliens'
there.
defense is potent.
I would give the edge to Roswell here just because they strike me as a little more balanced. I don't know if they are more balanced, but I feel like the offense and defense have less separation between them. As Levert gets a big gain.
So I think this is kind of where I'm going to say I agree that in terms of balance between the two sides, they are more balanced. However, I would say Hollywood's offense is way better than Roswell's offense. But I think the Aliens' defense has been a staple of their team for the past 2-3 seasons, and it is potent.
Salami lid.
They're going to turn to Chuck Finn as they always do.
And that is why Mr. Reliable, good from 51, and Roswell is on the board. From 3 Van, Ipe Kid, we like the D.
Yeah. It's so he's General Grievous, the co-GM for the Hollywood Knights.
Okay.
He absolutely is right on that. The assessment is they basically left up one big play to Levert, and that was it, as they're going to get sacked by David Fent. And Maple up the sideline gets it down to a 3rd and 10. That 9 yards is just made up.
Maple's going to need a big game, and Net Blocks is another guy who goes off when Hollywood does well.
Yes.
Just a bit outside on 1st down, 2nd and 10.
Short pass in the flat gets broken up. And they're going to give it to Kella in the hopes that his run gets them somewhere, but it's going to be short. They're out of field goal range still. They needed that 1st down and 2 yards to be in Greg of House Gates' range.
Coffin.
However, this will coffin.
Woo! Doggy.
What a punt.
At the 2.
And Shiomi's in trouble. Finds Warzog. Warzog's got some room.
A lot of green grass in front of him. We were thinking safety, and Shiomi was not very impressive.
She had a very different approach to that.
2nd quarter.
All right, 3-0. 2's in chat, everybody. 1-score game.
And Warzog again.
64 yards already on 2 catches. Oh, boy.
3rd catch. They don't have an answer for this. This attack by Warzog is just becoming a force. There's Espelone, who's in for the touchdown.
Very nicely done.
It's a flag. This is going to make no difference since the flags do not change the yardage.
Interesting. Does that come off on the kickoff or no?
It doesn't come off anywhere. It doesn't change.
Wow. That was a freebie.
We are a 2nd half team. Everybody knows
false
this.
Start.
And I mean, let's talk about this for just a second, because these are very different teams. The Aliens have been, what was it? Now this is their 2nd season in a row where they were presumed to I said the thing. Oh no. I mean, look at this. The Aliens were presumed to lead their division for the past 2 seasons. They haven't been able to do it. The Flamingos have gotten in their way every time. Meanwhile, the Knights have come back from a winless season to a playoff berth. I mean, regardless of how you pen this season for what is starting off like a weak start for Hollywood, and granted, this is a team that also put up a weak start against the Aliens last 2 times ago they played and ended up winning one of them. So this game is far from over.
I will say that Roswell clearly getting the better end of it so far, excuse me, as they force a 3rd and short. And McBotterson's going out of bounds, and Roswell will punt. I think they'll decline that penalty. Good job, AI. And now will Kayla get going here on 1st and 5?
And that one's going to get 3. The Keller run has not been super effective, really.
It's the first time, I think it's the first game I've watched where that has been the case. And there's net blocks getting into plus territory.
So we've seen both tight ends really show up. Warzog for the Aliens and blocks for the Knights, as Gase is immediately sacked.
Big sack at the 2-minute.
I actually think Greg Case could win this.
Oh, the Hollywood Knights absolutely can. Last time they had, what was it, a 10-point deficit? They've come back from worse. And unfortunately, the blocker gets in the way, and they get knocked out of field goal range. Just barely.
That's another quality punt. It's not a coffin, but...
No, I think if the block doesn't happen, and they don't lose that additional yardage...
Oh, ball!
It's a 7-point game. And it's a fumble. Hunter McCarthy, the former GM, now head office member, will get that one. And Espelon is tackled with nowhere to go, making this 3rd and 4.
Another 3rd down. Play action.
Short pass to Warzog will get them the first.
Amazing catch in traffic by Warzog. 99 yards for him on the night so far.
Just shy of 25 yards a catch. And a sack nearly gets there, but instead the pass is broken up, making this 3rd and 6.
Still plenty of time here for Roswell.
Still plenty of time here for Hollywood, too.
Yes. Uh-oh. Oh, my.
And that's not it, as Warzog just beat the man up the middle.
Which is the best way to beat a man.
I feel like all these teams have like bingo cards for things I say during streams. I'm very curious what they look like.
I know we should be documenting that in some way.
I know, right? And it deep down the middle, and it's a pick. Drenentarb.
Ding dang.
This is Warzog's world, and we're just living in it. I mean,
No
yeah,
argument
this
here.
is a hold call, so Warzog's catch will come back, making this 1st and 20. Frank D. Book says I'm about to be a very, very rich man.
Glad one of us is.
So glad this is a best of 3 series. I have bad news for you, Dogwood. This isn't baseball. And now that we've rewritten our resim rules, it wouldn't even happen. Though granted, if the game broke right now, it would be a clean resim.
17-0 at the half. Still
Yep.
a lot of ball game left. TOK, say the thing.
What's the thing I'm supposed to... I mean, okay, yes. So the Knights are definitely down. They've got to really come back in the second half and turn the page.
There it is.
Oh, the Knights are a second half team. That's what they want me to say. And so far, Levert's going to get that one, but can't turn it in. I'm not the one who usually says it. I usually just read that someone else types it. As Ronald the Watkins will get this one.
3rd and long. On another sack.
Xiaomi is just getting rocked, and all of a sudden, Hollywood's looking like a different team on defense.
Xion to the ground.
Okay, has never been wrong before, right? Oh, jeez. I'm more accurate than Phil, less accurate than most.
Ugh. Would love to see Hollywood get it going here and make this a 2-score game. And that is a huge catch by Thompson.
And there we go. All of a sudden, there's life in Hollywood.
Would love to see someone bring me a ham sandwich right now. I mean, it worked the first time.
The John McKay reporters don't know the difference
Oh,
between
wow.
a question.
Too bad I didn't so accurately.
Gase has time, overthrows again. And so they're going to turn to Greg of House Gase to make this a 2-score game.
And that is money in the bank.
We have 30 people watching this. I think that's our best to date. Love it.
I'm at least gonna make my guy have 3 seasons under his belt before I retire him.
Okay. And
Ball!
Espelon
Ball!
fumbled. And the Knights recover. Sky Rush gets this one.
Insta field position here for Hollywood.
Instant red zone.
I mean, like, I'm getting hooked on my character. I just want to keep playing at least for 3 seasons. I'm gonna
Totally get that.
I'm gonna aim for more, but if I can't think of anything I can do with him, I'm gonna retire him.
Yep. So let's focus on the game though, because we've got a good game going on right now. And Greg Gase is gonna try and run, but gets nowhere. So they're gonna now try and make this another field goal from Greg of House Gase, and it's good.
Coverage sack on 3rd down for Roswell. Very well done.
And so,
and the nice thing is they did all that in 55 seconds, so still plenty of time.
hello, Shadow. Thank you for joining us. And Xiaomi is sacked as Greg Ed Gase will get his 2nd sack of the night.
Nice of Greg Ed to finally hit the stat sheet.
And Levert. So Roswell's defense is definitely holding up, but the offense is starting to show cracks in the second half as Xiaomi avoids the sack, finds Robertson, and a player goes flying.
Sniper got him.
That's the thing I love about this.
That man died. I hope he died quickly.
Well, good news is his injuries are off, so they're still alive.
Thank God injuries are off.
I think instant death would be a blessing and not an injury. But that's
my
me.
still favorite ragdoll physics thing is Ali Mendez catching a ball up the middle
6'2".
and just stiff-arming the person for another 12 yards.
Oh, that's fantastic. 2-score game. Losing team has the ball. 4s in chat, please.
And this is coming back on a hold.
Oh, man. Greg Gase, I with the hold.
Going to accept it, but they're going for it, as they absolutely should. This is one of those moments where you go, the AI should not be going for it. This is a playoff game.
Post
you go
route.
for it.
Post route. Get it. Oh, and Ario's gone.
Ario's gone.
Oh, my goodness.
What a play.
Ario on the post route. And he was not open when that ball was in the air, and he ran under it. That was outstanding.
Luke Ario actually has for this season the highest yards per catch of any wide receiver.
That does surprise me. Every catch we gave up against him was a touchdown. It was so irritating.
He's dang good.
I'm just glad to see him do it against other teams. Oh, and Dixie Kong!
Dixie Kong
was Beauty killed the beast! Oh, my Lord. Dogs and cats living together. What is going on in this game?
This is going to be one of the wildest fourth quarters. I can feel it.
Jeez Louise.
And then it just turned out dull.
It's already been crazy exciting.
I've been on the edge of my seat all night. Most of that was the tech issues, but still. Kayla gets 8 yards on first down. No, he doesn't. That's coming back.
It's coming back on a hold. It's
Wow.
first and 20.
Brutal. 11-point deficit. Hollywood needs to score twice. And look at this. Oh!
Bad.
Clutch drop.
It was. I think it was actually just kind of the defender getting in their head.
Could have
Dogwood
been.
Maple.
It was
But remember-
very close coverage. I will say that. Dogwood Maple is in shambles. You are not the only one, my friend.
All right, it's fourth down. I'd say if there's ever a play that's do or die, it's this one. Gase avoids the sack, but overthrows.
No.
The pressure gets to him, and I think that's likely going to do it. That might be a nail in the coffin unless they get a quick 3-and-out here.
A field goal would make this still a 14-point game, which really wouldn't change anything.
It depends on how quick they can score. Here's where I'm going to say this, and bear with me, because it totally can go not the way you expect, as they're going to settle for a field goal. So it's a 2-score game. We can see this go to overtime, and here's how it plays out. Hollywood gets it. They take a long, sustained drive, which I know is kind of the challenge here, or a really quick score. Then they hold Roswell to no points, or if it's a long scoring drive, it's in that window where they'll kick the onside kick.
Right.
And then in theory, they just need one deep bomb, which we've seen that they can do, as there is an offsides here.
Uh-oh.
And it's a pick. Schofield, but it's not going to stand.
That's rough. Depending on who you're rooting for.
And Maple up the sideline is going to get the first. Like I said, long sustained drive or quick touchdown here. Anything less, and it's going to be bad. As
And the Knights are
Maple's
getting
gonna do
open
it.
on this drive more than they have been so far tonight. That's Maple's second catch in a row.
We hit 2-minute warning. They
Not-
now need to score with about 30 seconds left on the clock.
And that will not do it.
And they don't want to throw a pick there, which unfortunately... Max, this is a playoff game, yes.
And there's a deep bomb. And Dixie Kong
Dixie Kong.
again.
Our third
That's
half
gonna
team.
do it. And that's gonna do it.
That's likely the nail in the coffin.
Just a commanding performance by Roswell.
I think it's going to be really interesting to see whoever they play against. So if, for some weird off chance that our 7-7 Hammerheads somehow win the next game,
Yeah.
which would be wild, and I'm all for a 7-7 team running table. And there's another pick. Kevin Frost will get this one.
That's the right play, though.
It is.
You got to
Absolutely.
put it up. Give your team a chance to get back in it. And Figus,
I agree with that assessment entirely.
outstanding
Going from-
season by the Knights.
Phenomenal. Like, here's the thing. You look at this, you go, okay, the Knights lost. The Knights are also the fastest improving team of any team there. I'm really scared to see what they look like next season because I don't want to play against them. They're going to be that good.
And they've just, from an outsider perspective, they've just been a fun team to watch.
Oh, absolutely.
Kayla's been outstanding all season. This is the first game where I think anybody really had his number.
Yeah. Maybe one against the Flamingos where they shut them out. But even so, it's few and far between.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Shiomi will run the clock down here.
And yeah.
We're probably 2 plays away from our next game.
Well, thank you for the kind words, Mr. Dogwood Maple.
It was really nice, Mr. Maple. I might have overshot. I'm not going to try as hard in the second game. I was just going for good.
Game gets out of hand for... and because of the timeout, they're going to Cobra Kai this.
Yep. Gotta love the AI.
Oh my god! Now, can the Knights pull off the impossible here?
So here's how it works. Ready? One deep bomb. I can't do it in 6 seconds. Can't do it in less than 6. Maple's going to end this with a game-ending catch for 3 yards. And that'll do it. The Aliens move on to the next round.
Congratulations to Hollywood on a great season. And, of course, congratulations to the Aliens. We'll see you Wednesday night. 37-13, your final. Which brings us to our next contestants. Mexico City and Madagascar.
So to my other 2 compatriots in the booth, who you guys got winning this game?
I've really liked Mexico City all year. And I think Hammerheads are great, but they've had some hiccups. I'm going to go with the Aztecs here.
I'm hoping for Hammerhead, but I really think Aztecs will win.
All right, can you guys hear me now?
Yes, I
loud and
can.
clear.
I was having technical difficulties on my side.
You sure were, my friend. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Oh, we're doing fine.
That was a hell of a game to watch.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? I just want to
They're
confirm.
playing the Hammerheads, not the Binaries.
No, I know. I want to confirm the playbook real quick. Yeah, they didn't have the West Coast playbook. They had their own custom play defense, too. I don't know why that's not in there. I apologize. I had it in the team sheet. I had the playbooks updated, but I didn't have them in the team sheet. That's what happened there.
Love it when that happened.
It's just awful. Come in here, you try and have your act together, and look what happens. Now I'm just going to be worried about everything. 4-3. All right. All right. Our weather stays the same.
The weather stays the same. It is a cannon. Clear night
I'm going to go to Arizona just to
with high winds.
give the bandwidth a break. The expert.
By the way,
picks.
by predictions, 1 person has been on the Hammerheads. 2 people have been on the Hammerheads. 4 people have been on the Aztecs with a lot of points.
Who has?
Toasty put around 40K on the Aztecs.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
That's a fun little wager. All right, I think we're ready.
Think so. Who you guys got winning this game?
I'm taking Mexico City.
I think Mexico City, but I want Hammerheads to win.
Matt, who you got?
I want to be the difference, and I want to go with the Hammerheads.
Look at you out on
Yeah.
a limb.
That one analyst
I love it.
always got to pick against everybody else.
I'm glad we finally got you in the booth before, the whole season ended.
I know. It's just a bit. Mondays are open for me now, so it's definitely something I could do moving forward.
Very cool.
My schedule was just changing left and right, and finally fixed it.
And if I remember correctly, you're on the West Coast also, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And there we go.
So a lot of the times when the streams were going, it was like while I'm at work, so I'm trying to watch it while I'm, trying to pull my phone up or pull it up on my work computer without getting caught.
Yep. Clutch drop on first down, but it's coming back anyway. And now Krasnis will take this snap with his feet in his own end zone.
Oof. This is already not a good start for the Tex.
You mean
Great start for the
Hammerhead?
Tex. Hammerheads. I'm losing my mind.
No, third and very long.
And Picard.
Card almost
gonna
made
get
it so,
praise.
but still short. Jack Lewis, who kicks in many other leagues, at least one other league that I know of.
He's in a few leagues.
Does he always use that name and play that position?
Well, he also created a soccer league.
Oh.
Oh, right. I wanted to actually make a shout out because I forgot to do that earlier in the last game, which is that the Aztecs are looking for a GM. So there's an application out. If you have a chance, definitely fill it out if you're interested.
If only we had any
Totally looked
GMs in the booth tonight.
Yeah, do we like have so many GMs in
Yeah.
this booth right now?
Yeah, Matt, I don't know if you heard, but EXO is now the Vancouver Victorious Lions GM.
I saw that. Congratulations, that's all.
Thanks. I just realized something, TLK.
What's that?
My co-GM is in the draft. I have to use this draft pick to get him.
Yes, you do.
Damn
Just
the
realized.
rules.
And I only have one.
Ball.
And it's a fumble, and Luke Bobby Kuchler-Wagner will get this one with the Aztecs staring in the end zone.
Wow. I don't know what was more impressive, that fumble or the way that name just rolled off your tongue.
You said that flawlessly.
You know, it's amazing. When you start doing like a million audits and everything, you learn everyone's name really fast.
Oh, but to say it out loud is the most impressive part of that piece.
Oh, fair. Hey, Chess. Hello, Odeon.
Odeon, always keeping it PG. Good to see you, buddy.
Wait, what?
And the
I feel
Techs
like
are on the
we have-
board with the field goal. That turnover turned into points.
Yep.
Who's Benny the Jet? Are you serious right now?
That come up. Is that my Discord name right now?
Incomplete is second down. Hammerhead's looking for some postseason magic.
And Picard is going to get nowhere.
10-yard run for 4 yards.
And they get nowhere, so it's going to be a punt.
Like, dang.
But credit to the Hammerheads. They're holding up pretty nicely on defense.
40 chess centers are having some lag, so I'm going to pause real quick. Just give everything a chance to catch up.
Please, audio only. All right. We are pausing as we are having a small technical difficulty, as always.
Why are you on fastest graphic quality?
Because it helps. Because it doesn't really change how the game plays, but it just helps sort of the stream quality.
The difference is not that significant. It's more about like turning off shadows and things in the background.
Yeah. We had a suggestion to actually lower our FPS to 30 rather than 60. I forgot to tell you that, and that's on me. And that one's going to go incomplete.
That would have been a great
Snackback
idea.
is 4 for 6 on night.
I wonder if I could do that now.
And McDonald with nowhere around
Taking it
him
to
is
the
going to take it to the
streets.
house.
This is turning into a one-sided affair.
I mean, that was kind of what I predicted. As much as I would love the 7-7 Hammerheads to run the table and go from a team with a negative point differential and a not winning record to win it all, would have been great. I just don't see it happen.
You want to see it just like that year with where Beast Mode was born with the Seahawks.
Exactly.
7-9 Seahawks.
Oh, and another pick in Mexico City, getting great field position again.
So my pick's definitely not looking great.
Another turnover, I
no.
should say. Picked the right week to quit gambling. I'll say that. Actually, this was my pick, so maybe I picked the wrong week. Snackback. Ooh, a little John Elway action there. Helicopter sack.
And this was going to be thrown out of bounds.
Feel bad
They're
for the
going to
people
settle
sitting
for
behind that sign.
another flapjacks, field
Flap
goal.
snack, my jack. That
There's
stuff
so
is
m-
whack.
For some reason, I can retain the gases, but because there's so much variation in the names between the acts, I can't do it. Next, it's like freaking make way for ducklings.
I'm still not sure how many cases there are in the league.
9.
No.
Oh, great elusiveness. To get the
Fortunately,
ball
didn't go
thrown away.
anywhere.
Kraus just 4 for 8 on the night so far. And Durden breaks a tackle.
Got something going here.
McQuaid catching it in traffic. And I think for the first time today, Madagascar is in plus territory.
Yeah, they might put points on the board. Flapjacks, skipjacks. Right, Toasty, I know what the players are. I just can't retain who's at which position. Snack back. I know it's quarterback. It's flap and skip.
And that penalty will put the Hammerheads in second and medium.
And McBotterson's going to make it third and short, but it's coming back on a penalty.
McBotterson wipes out the catch from McBotterson. Picard will make this a
great
closer
spin
field.
move.
Oh, no, it's third down. We're going to play 4 downs tonight. Okay. I approve.
It's a good strategy, Tom Brady.
From the jaws of the beast. Jack
And-
Lewis can't lose. It's good from 58 yards. And it's a 10-point game. Jack Lewis is autocratic. Well, his politics are his business as far as I'm concerned.
I think he said automatic.
Oh, automatic. I'm sorry. Pardon me.
And Quattro is going to run out of bounds, getting them 1 yard. He's been actually really held up tonight. He's got 4 receptions for 0 yards and 2 rushes for -1. In fact, Snackback now has more rushing yards, and it's going to be a punt.
Knackback had that corner route open, but he was way down the field.
And Timo Sir is going to get this one.
Good chance for the Heads to get back in this. Blitz is coming. Picard cannot
And-
turn the corner.
That's
Matt, what do you think of the quarterback play so far tonight?
it. To be honest, I mean, that last game was a shootout. This one, Snackback's been having himself a game somewhat, but I think I hasn't seen anything that's really stuck out to me. The defenses for both games have been tremendous from what I've been seeing. And what is it? Mexico City already has 2 takeaways?
Yep.
That is right.
2 takeaways. And then last game there, it looked like Roswell was going to run away with it. And the way their defense was playing in that second half, that's when, Gase really started picking it up. I would say that second half of Gase was a big highlight for quarterback play.
No, I agree. Dotson makes this another first down. And Uncle Iro has his first catch of the night to make it 2nd and 5. Good numbers for Snackback so far. And he throws into double coverage.
Colton King.
Colton King stood on his head, but not before he catches that interception.
Defense.
First takeaway for the Hammerheads tonight. And I feel like Picard has 7 or 8 times been one player away from breaking one.
And Krustis is sacked.
I think that's what, Hammerheads would need to lean on a little bit more with Picard. He seems to be the one that's producing the most yardage for them right now. Like you said, he's one move away from a big play.
Dawkins will get this into plus territory for Mexico City. That's a big run. That's the biggest run we've seen all night. Oh, they don't get the field goal off.
They need
Holy
to fix
cannoli. All right, 13-3 at the half.
Yep.
That is my one complaint with Access Football. They need to fix that.
We're getting there. It's
And
come a long way since 2019.
I will say it enhances the drama rather than takes away from it.
That's true.
Yeah, that is very true. Unless you're on the opposite side where you're the one wanting the timeout called. We saw that plenty of times with the Rush this season.
Yeah,
You've seen it with every. I mean, the good thing is an equal opportunity offender. Is
True.
every
Yeah.
team fails to do it, and to me, it's one of the things I'd like to see fixed, but it doesn't break the game for me because every team gets screwed by it in some capacity.
I agree. It's Quattro will make this second and medium. 8 in the box for for Madagascar. Uncle Iro is going to be gone.
Absolutely.
What a play.
The matchup nightmare. Uncle Iro make this a 17-point game off the foot of Flapjacks.
The play that seems to be the one to go for everybody. Was it Warzog had 2 or 3 plays where he had big chunk yardage from that?
Yeah, he did.
Yep. By the way, I just realized we have the home and aways flipped for today.
How's that?
Well, because the Aztecs are technically home.
Oh.
Not that it matters. There's no home field advantage, so.
Sounds like a reason.
Actually, no, we're beyond the point of reason.
Oh.
As it's a pick.
You probably noticed that right away, but didn't say anything until the third quarter.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I noticed it like halfway through the first quarter, second quarter. One of those.
Fair enough.
Hello, Mr. Quattro. Glad to see you join us. It's 3rd and 6.
So where are we in the debate of divisions versus no divisions next year?
I don't know where we are.
I assume there's going to be a realignment of some kind.
Probably. I honestly have to just sit down and play with the schedule.
The question I have is there a Jameis Winston award?
What's the Jameis Winston Award?
Oh, you throw as many touchdowns as you do interceptions, almost throw 30-30.
Looking at the season, no one was really that close.
I
bet Beeman was
Willie
close.
Beeman was.
Beeman might have been.
29.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
One off.
Beeman was an equal opportunity distributor.
From Offensive Rookie of the Year to Jameis Winston Award winner. I'm not sure if that's the trajectory you want.
The trophy is actual crab legs, though. So, I mean, if nothing else, you get a free dinner out of it.
A free dinner?
Yes. You have to find your own melted butter, but you're a resourceful human. I think you could handle that.
Glad to see Mr. Al Gringo Mr. Quattro is joining us. Loving the playoff time hype.
Oh, big sack.
His prime time is left with no time.
Lewis punts from his own end zone again.
Kind of the thing about tonight's Aztecs defense. They've been just an absolute monster. Keys might have been close too, I've been told, for the Jameis Winston Award. As Quattro's going to get somewhere. The run game is starting to open up. And there's Quattro up the sideline. He's going to fall forward to get the first. 69 yards on the night so far.
Quattro again. And it's a 20-score game. It's a 20-point game, 3-score game. It's not a 20-score game. That would be unfair.
Yes.
A big sack.
Huge. This is kind of the thing about the Hammerheads defense. Their defense has absolutely been quite good. Their offense just can't seem to get together as Iroh's down the sideline.
Very close.
But stopped short. But their DL has been an absolute nightmare for most teams, which is why they've given teams like the Wallabies and the Aztecs
what a huge pick.
John Voight, not a dentist.
Not a dentist, but an interception master at just the right time. Oh, and Picard. Good yardage on first down. If they're going to do anything, they need to do it now. No, don't run it. Oh. Those runs are cool at every point in the game except for right now when they absolutely have to throw it, and then it's, oh, I'll
You
run.
can't drop that.
I'll throw it away. Uh-oh. Incomplete. And Mexico
That
City
ices
takes
the
over.
game
That's
right there.
probably it.
Yeah.
That'll likely end it. The Aztecs are going to advance to the next round. So, what this means for the playoff picture on Wednesday, just because I'm sure all of you are hanging on the edge of your seat wondering who's playing who. The Aliens are going to take on, as Irose gets this touchdown. Why does Snackback always feed Voight? Because, Toasty, you gotta respect the legends.
Uncle Ira going Cobra Kai.
Yeah. So the Techs are going to head to play host to the Flamingos. And the Wallabies are going to host the Aliens on Wednesday.
Wonder who will win between the Aliens and the Wallabies.
It's, the Aliens have the second highest TPE per player. Like, in terms of...
That Wallabies. Sorry about that, okay?
What? No, go ahead.
I was just saying, that Wallabies alien game is definitely one I'm going to be looking forward to watching.
Oh, it should be a fun matchup. I don't think the teams actually met at all this season.
At all. That's surprising.
Yeah, I'm going to check that.
Oh, wow.
Hambone McQuaid not going gently into that good night as we reach the 2-minute.
Yeah, the Wallabies never played the Aliens
Throw
because the
into
Flamingos took their
six-double
spot
coverage.
week 1.
Incomplete. Toasty says Flamingos host Aztecs. You flipped it, TOK.
I flipped it. Yep, I sure did. Well,
I mean, they got the
yeah,
bye.
yeah.
They should get home field. That sounds right to me.
Yeah. No, they did. I screwed it up.
You're trying to give them their home game back, is what you were doing.
That was it. Not that home field advantage is a factor, which, thank God, because if it was, I would have called it out earlier.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I didn't say anything. It's
Can the
like,
Hammerheads get a
no.
touchdown before the game ends?
So,
Touchdown, yes. But I don't think
will they
will.
kick it in this situation?
No, they will not.
Yeah.
They're down by too many scores. They will never go for the cowardly field goal. As Jacob Rizzo will get this one and run backwards and gain a yard.
Some of these animations.
They're always fun.
They are.
I love me a good ragdoll physics game.
Oh, yeah.
And Durden's in for the touchdown.
More Cobra Kai.
Well,
Too
no.
little, too late.
Madagascar's trying to make a
excuse me.
rally.
Yeah, I've already checked out. That's my fault, guys.
Madagascar's in blue, and they're going for the onside kick.
This will
So
be
it's the
fun.
1 minute mark. Okay. That's good to know. And they don't get it. As Platt is going to end this game.
Do the kickers ever get the onside kick?
Yep,
Yes.
we have seen the Vipers successfully get an onside kick against the Knights this season.
I must have missed that game.
I think he did. But it's on our YouTube, so if you want to check it out, you absolutely can. Not sure what week that was. But it was actually a great game because I think the Vipers got the onside kick and then were threw a deep bomb downfield, and it was a pick. But if they had actually made it, they would have taken the win. And then here's where it gets, well, no, the Hammerheads still make the postseason. Yeah. Hello, TC.
The Hammerheads are not going to let them run down the clock.
No. That's what I call, but Fuzzy Dotson's going to end it, and that'll do it. Mexico City has advanced to the next round. Congratulations to both teams on making the playoffs, and congrats to the Aztecs for making it to the second round of the postseason.
All right. Hope y'all had fun. Thanks for watching.